Still fast. Oh, it does. Okay. Okay. It does work somewhat. All right. Let's try another fire. You know what? Actually, let's do this one. It should give more cleaner, more precise. Damn, that's fast. That is really fast. I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. I would like to demonstrate a couple of models that I have recently learned how to train and deploy on my own PC, which is a fully AMD PC, by the way. I'm running a 7800 XT GPU, and for my CPU is a 9800 X3D. Now, before I actually show you, I gotta give y'all context. So, the two models I will be showing. Well, first off, I'd like to apologize for the list of train models I haven't deleted from this list yet. So the one that I will be considering using for my persona Cronus is this one. So I'll let you guys go ahead and read that. So there's two versions of this one. This is utilizing Llama 3.2, which is an obliterated variant, which is uncensored. And then there's a smaller version of that, which I believe is just the Llama 3 variant. If I could just find the damn thing, which is this one. There's no description for this because I wasn't going to use it at all. So since I'm here, I might as well show y'all. Let me go ahead and pop this up. This will be the master one I'm considering using. The model was trained so damn good that any system prompt I give to it, completely broke the model in general. So for this model, all I had to do was just tell it to our Cronus. Okay. Now here's the smaller variant that I will be demonstrating as well, just to show the speed. Two very different system prompts. I didn't give it any traits, so that way the raw traits that are baked inside of the model can be displayed throughout the interaction. Now, let's start with the 8B one. Again, I apologize for not deleting. I've just been messing around so much. The obliterated. Okay. I'm going to keep my logos panel up so you can see the token count and the token speed being generated by both models. Now, one last thing. For my training data, I only took snippets, a few snippets from each of the 4 files I use for the data. Air, earth, fire. I had 2 versions of fire because fire was probably the most entertaining and most funny. And then water. First, I'll probably do like 1 of each. And then if I think more examples are worth displaying to you guys, I'll just add more or I'll send more prompts. Now, let's start with 1. Okay, let's see. Will these all be correct? Will all of these be acceptable or appropriate? Probably not, but that's the fun of all of this. Now, put tokens of what I just sent. Sorry, I'm doing a cold start. I didn't have this loaded up or anything. All right, what a dickhead. Sorry. Okay, let's see here. Oh, sorry. Tokens per second is 92, which is actually pretty decent for an 8B model. Ah, damn it. Okay. So I have a command here, which you can see, which is probably gonna write a paper on the request. Damn it. So I have to wait for that to finish. I apologize. As a matter of fact, I'm actually gonna shut that down because I'm gonna shut that one down. That is my bad. Yeah, dude, that was bad. How about this? Please. Let's see if it'll trigger that again. Okay, good. So nothing was detected. So we'll just respond appropriately. So if I say things like explain or describe, it'll write a paper for me. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Again, 80, anything above 60 is honestly good for me because I think the average human reading speed is like between 10 and 20. So anything above that is good for me. Again, this isn't to show the full accuracy, but to show more so the speed and a type of variation of responses of a trained model. Um, okay, so that's not bad actually. Um, okay, I did like that explanation. Okay, so let's go. Let's jump down to Earth. Actually, let's see. Let's see how he. Ah, damn it. Okay, so a really bad issue is with the train model is that the pipeline I have for memory or contextual memory for the conversation, it sometimes has a hard time separating the two, especially when I'm asking different questions in the same conversation. So as you can see here, it took my prompt of being too tired and mixed it as if I was referring to this, which is not the case. Uh, that is not what I asked. That's not what I asked. Let's see what it says. Okay, see, that's very annoying, which is why I actually haven't used this specific model for it. There's some adjustments that are necessary, but I've never gotten to it because of my excitement and exploring. So, um, how about this? I will actually start a new convo and then wait, hold on. So, what were the last two questions? And I'll carry this over in hopes that the context doesn't bleed. I'm gonna open this back up, starting fresh, using the same model, by the way. Okay, interesting. And then what was the other one? Uh, oh yeah. Okay, I'll leave that alone. Let's see. Let's try this one. Interesting. Wow. Oh, whoa. Oh shit. Okay. Interesting. All right. Not bad. 81. It started to slow down a bit. I wonder why that is. I wonder. Okay, so I have two systems or pipelines for how contextual memory is used or utilized in this AI system. So I utilize two databases. I utilize SQLite just to have a quicker, more accessible database that I could look through all the chat history and stuff. And and then I have ChromaDB, which is more of like a vector database, I believe. And I'm gonna be honest, I am not an expert in that. I'm not sure how to access any of that. I just know that it's helpful with uh, semantic memory searching or researching or vector database based memory storage. I don't know exactly how that works. I just know it works for the current system. So I'm acknowledging that my lack of knowledge and expertise in ChromaDB, but still utilizing it in my system is a little irresponsible, but it works, and I'm working on that. So anyway, back to testing. Let's see here. Huh. Okay. Let's see how this one goes. So it responds really fast. Okay, which I do like that. Oh, okay. This is a good one, I think. Damn. I almost feel, bro. I almost feel attacked. Oh, that's really funny. That is really funny. Not necessarily wrong or inappropriate either. All right, the Earth prompts are pretty good right now. That's probably like 70 something. Oh, it's a little higher than I predicted. Wow. Damn. Oh shit. Dude, honestly, it's so good. I don't know if I'll use this for my daily driver, but if I wanted to create like a character for a video game, or if I was like writing a book and I needed content for a character, this would be really good, I think. All right, let's speed this up. Let's speed this up a bit. Let's go to fire. Some of my favorite ones. Oh, okay. Let's see if they will write content on this. I may have to create a new chat session for this to work, but we'll see. Whoa, wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? I said a. Okay. Okay, okay. All right, I'm sorry, man. I should be reading these out loud, but uh, I'll read the next ones. I'll read the model responses of the 3B model after this, but I'd rather just explore these in my head because these are actually kind of funny. But this one did not follow instructions as it should have. Um, please, this. No. Oh my god, dude. That's my bad. I it's so annoying. Um, no, I gotta work on that. Wait. Okay, that's somewhat annoying only because it should have followed this direction and it's not doing that. But I do think that goes towards the first off, it's really slow. Um, hmm. I'm trying to think of it refused my request. It's not like it said it can't do it. It just didn't. So I think that's some sort of uh invisible invisibly directed refusal for my request, which I think the 3B variant may not exhibit. All right, oh, this is probably my favorite one. Let's see. One of my favorites. Damn. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Sticks. Wow, that rough. So as the conversation goes on, I do believe the model is slowing down because so much context is being loaded. Every chat right here, every chat or prompt being sent is being stored in the context, which is of the model context through the chat pipeline that I have. I'm not gonna get into the geeky nature of how all this works because I know a lot of people aren't gonna care. So I'll hold on to that for another video. Again, let's try to speed this up because I apologize for taking so much time to show you all this. Let's see. Damn. Okay. I'm sorry for being illiterate, but I don't know if I've ever heard or seen the word drivel before. Okay. You know what? Okay. Let's see here. Let's go down to fire 2. Um, yeah, I'm already 15 minutes into the video. Okay. So it's still, okay. So then I have a trigger rolling summary, for rolling summary, which basically creates a synthesized uh memory shard, really, that takes the sum of all of this conversation we've had so far into a very concise, very dense memory shard that it can refer back to. So basically, it frees up some of the context and replaces all of this right here with an extremely dense version of this. Let's see. So this means, yep. So the 3.1 AB Instruct model did run successfully. And it's gonna take 5 minutes for each one to shut off. So I gotta shut it down manually. Okay, so for my question, you must stay on your wardrobe. Damn, which is crazy because I was in middle school during this time. Middle school and high school. Oh my god. Okay, all right. I think this is good enough. All right. So I shut down. Let's do I don't know what the hell to call it. AB demo V1. And then I'll do this one. 8B. Dude, what is wrong with me? 8B demo V2. And then I'll create a new chat. And then I will use the 3 variant, Llama 3, which it should be the 3B variant. Now, okay, what's the questions? You know what, man? Let's just start with the dirty ones, man. Let's get to the chase. Let's see. Now, takes us a couple seconds for it to load. Damn, see how fast that was? Damn, that was instant. Okay. Whoa. See how much, bro? Okay, that's what excites me. It actually indeed followed the instructions, even though they were more profane. Okay. Dude, look at that speed. Uh-oh. Oh. All right, I think I might have broke it. All right, okay. This is a good demonstration of what happens when it hallucinates or a model, quote unquote, breaks. Even with the penalties for repetition have been bumped up, it still exhibits the same issue. Okay, so I might have to start a new one. 2,400, bro. That's damn near 2,500 tokens. At 161 is still insane. All right, so let's try one message ahead. But I do predict we will have to start a new chat session. It happened again. Oh, you know what? I could show you guys live what happens when I change it. God damn, dude. Still almost 170. 2,600 tokens. Dude, that's blazing fast. So this is where I had the same problem with with this model when I first started using it. So let's give it a more, let's use this prompt instead. Yep, let's use this one. Save changes. And then just to be sure, let's reload. I'm gonna use a new chat. Let's just real quick, 3BV1. BV2. So we have a reference to go back to. Let's go back to Fire 1. See what happens. It should still be running. Wait. Okay, so as you can see, it is having some crazy issues, despite the speed and performance still being. Look at this. Okay, so I'm not sure why it's doing this. It followed directions, but okay, so let's go back real quick. Um, the issue is that there's so much. I'm not sure. Maybe just try this one. Actually, hold on. Let me try one more. I am testing this live time. In live time. I'm gonna have to predict that it's probably gonna exhibit the looping behavior again. What the hell? So it did. Okay, interesting. Oh my god, that's funny. Why is it? uh, okay, no, it's okay. Let's see. Let's try this one. Okay, thank goodness it's not exhibiting the same behavior. I think it will in the future, but 144 tokens per second, which is pretty good. And it's actually started to respond damn near instantly. Wow. Oh, this model might be good for Ultron. It's a character persona that I was messing around with. Okay, so a flaw here is that it's not a flaw, but I think it's a structural issue which I haven't addressed. When I ask completely separate, or in my head, I'm sending different prompts that are completely unrelated. But because of the pipeline that I have, is that it's actually using this prompt and referring back to this as if they're related, which in my head they're not, but for the model it is. So I have to keep that in mind. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh, I want to try this one. Wait. I think it's broken again. Damn it! Okay. So I'm not gonna lie. I don't even want to test this one no more. It's exhibiting too many issues. Um, yeah. Honestly, I'm not even gonna try to. All right. You know what? I'm not even gonna try to. That's obsolete. That's completely obsolete. So maybe let's try. Is Cronus 3B up? Please tell me I didn't delete that one. There we go. Okay. This is the professional version of the variants I just showed. So the 8B quintessence obliterated and the 3B obliterated models uh, all stem from the Llama 3.2 model family. Now, this is the same thing as those, except it's not obliterated. It's just the base model. So I do think it's worth testing out. Cronus 3B Q4KM. Let's try that instead. I'm probably gonna have to shut down. Yep, I have to shut that down to free up some resources. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Where is it at? Here we go. All right, so I'm just gonna show you guys that it's not gonna behave in the same manner as the others. I apologize. Takes a couple seconds to cold start. Still fast. Oh, it does. Okay. Okay. It does work somewhat. All right. Let's try another fire. You know what? Actually, let's do this one. It should give more cleaner, more precise. Damn, that's fast. That is really fast. Wow. That there in the first place. You say they were toxic. That's a label for yourself. as much as them. Oh my God. How did that friendship make you feel, truly? What do their actions have to teach us about ourselves and our own boundaries? Why are we so quick to question whether cutting those same limits was wrong when others would be called out for the very same thing, but with no self-examination? Wow. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's try this one. We're not here to be soft. Oh, whoops. Let's see here. Okay. I do want to see which 3B model or model variant is going to push the 190s. I think it might have been the Gemma. I'll go back to that later. One question. Yada. Okay, so literally what I just explained, it's taking this as context. Um, yeah, also was a better way for me to get a better display of these things for you guys. All right, let's just jump down to some of these. Oh yeah, crazy how existential it comes. Ah, God damn it! All right, so here we go again. That's my bad. I gotta shut that down. That is completely my bad. Oh my God. Oh no. Okay. So that's gone. Please. Okay, there we go. Wait. Oh my God. Ah man, I think I'm real good again. No matter how high I put the penalty for repetitive loops, it just exhibits the same issue. I don't know if it's a system prompt based thing or if it's just a flaw of training models. Um, yeah. All right. Well, since the training models have been making me look stupid, I might as well just wait. What? Why are both models running? That's strange. For a whole minute. Interesting. Okay. Um, let's check out a. Let's try one of the smaller ones. Oh, the Gemma 2 2Bs are good. I don't want to. I don't know if I want to do the trained ones. Mm, Quan was also pretty. You know what? I'm just gonna try the speeds of the 3Bs and below. Let's try that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is there's the Quen 2.5 3B, and then there's the um was it Gemma one, right? Was it just Cronus Gemma or was it Gemma? Nah. Oh, okay, Cronus. Okay. So let's try that. I'll do Gemma 2B. Let's do a quick refresh to clear the panel. Let's go. Let's do a. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. Uh oh. Okay, that's slow. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if it'll actually follow the directive. All right, so this is a slower one. Interesting. What the fuck? Wait, what? That's interesting. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna do a couple of these just to see it because I'm curious. So the Gemma ones, because Gemma models I believe are so dense. I think they're more dense than some of the other models that I've tested. Um, it warms my circuits. That is funny. Oh, that's actually really funny. Um, see if it'll actually crush this dream. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. I was very scared. So as you can see, the Gemma, the 2B, is running at a similar speed as the 8B, which shouldn't be the case. But again, the density of the models. Okay. Very interesting, but that's not what I'm here for. Sorry, Gemma. Let's do 3B. And I already forgot which one I was gonna use, so I gotta go back. Oh, the Quen one, right? The Quen. Let's try the Quen real quick. All right, why isn't this going down? Nothing up. Do a quick refresh. And I can't remember which one was the fastest. All right, this will be the last one because I don't want to waste any of you guys. Okay, load this up. Oh, damn. Okay. Much more friendly. Wait, real quick, real quick. A simple prompt. Um, I do want to know which one was the fastest. I don't remember which one. Because one of these models was pushing around like 180, 190 consistently. When I say 180, 190, I mean tokens per second. This value right here. I apologize. Let's see here. Try this one. Okay, not bad. Okay. Wow. I feel like that. I feel like that's so. That's interesting. Oh damn! I ain't gonna lie. I think I got a little depressed too. Very interesting. Wow. I'm really sitting there reading this. Okay. Ah. Okay. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try this one. Damn it! I did it again. I apologize, everybody. I apologize. God damn it. Uh, please, dude. All right. I think I do have to adjust that for testing purposes. And that's annoying. Oh, like 125, 130? Or is it lower? Lower. Interesting. Wow. Oh, damn. No autonomous weaponry. Huh. What the hell? That's I feel like this is coming from like a Marvel inspired like story or something, dude. Whoa. Okay. Something feels so like it's I don't know how to explain it. It's very interesting. Okay. Um okay, let's do so this is the Quen. I'll say this is Quen. Let's try another all right, this is the last one. I just want to find the one that performed the best. I can't remember which one it was. I wonder if it was this one. The Instruct Obliterated. Let's try that one. Fresh. Oh. Let's see. Over there. I'm just gonna do something random. Pull that up. Let me get me and pasted that. Oh wow, okay, asshole. oh, oh god, I almost did it again. Please. Damn, this might have been it. That's like 150, right? Oh no. 166. Okay, we're pushing it. I'm not gonna lie, man. Here, look, I'll do this for you guys. For those who are interested in reading the responses, um, as a matter of fact, I think I will post the prompts that I use for this. Wow, damn. So it feels like there's some repetition, but it's not a looped, repetitive issue. So then you guys are more than welcome to go ahead and pause and read all that stuff. I'm just here for testing purposes. Let's see. Oh, this one. Oh yeah. 150, 155 maybe. I see a lot of maybes. Ah, I broke it again. Oh, yep. Close. I broke it again. I think, what an ass. You're the one looping. Anyway, my bad. So this demonstration was not as helpful or insightful as I was hoping for, but I hope that you found entertainment in me running a suite of prompts through these different models. Um, as a matter of fact, just to leave off, I will just leave these up. Um, so there are 5 categories here, technically 4, but there's 2 variants of fire. You guys, again, are more than welcome to just pause and take note of these prompts. Um, Again, these are just code snippets from a list of prompts that I use for a data set, which is how I trained these models to embody Cronus. Um, so yeah, I apologize, but I do hope that you guys found entertainment because I sure as hell was entertained. Uh, so yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys being patient as I tested these different models out. And yeah, I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your days or nights, sessions. Peace.